Good evening, race fans, and welcome to Game 3 of the 2023 Zelda 1 Randomizer Random Percent Tournament Finals. We have the defending champion, Thirwolf, against the challenger, FurySK. Random Percent champion Thirwolf, back from 2020. He is down 0 games to 2. Thirwolf needs to pull off a full reverse sweep to stay alive and stay as champion in the Random Percent tournament. Good evening, my name is Malchior, joined by a squab.
Quack.
How you doing, Alsoa?
I am doing fantastic. I'm really hoping that we get a nice, fun race that comes down to less than 5 seconds and the runners actually have to look for items.
Also, let's talk about that remorse flag. Thirwolf has picked for his remorse flag to shuffle the dungeon drops. So, maps, compasses, and most importantly, Triforces are not going to be in their expected rooms, even if we get vanilla dungeons.
And something else, also perhaps a little bit underrated, is the heart container / what the item the heart container's been shuffled with will not be in this vanilla room either.
Yes. So you have to find everything typical of like a normal kind of Shapes Consternation like set. And we are underway, starting in the forest with a full pack of bombs.
You know, starting with bombs is kind of nice because you can just go blow up a couple things.
Especially when you're on the east side of Hyrule, which has all of the Lost Hills that you can do, and down the south coast. Triforce is potentially 2 and 8.
Yep, that will depend on our dungeon quest.
Yep,
and
but I don't have my chart up.
We have shuffled items!
Oh baby.
Rest on the coast.
Like Donkey Kong.
I'm very happy about this.
Shuffled items with shuffled dungeon drops. Now just give us like full 2Q dungeons, or just like Shapes 2Q mix, or something crazy.
Full 2Q, extra bosses, plus minus 4 HP, let's go! And no extra candles. So let's get a 2Q overall to boot.
And we do have no extra candles, so we're gonna have to get some money, and our overworld could heavily depend what kind of money we're talking about. Speaking of overworld, we'll get some hints on Fury's side.
Alright, it's either mixed or 2Q. That's a good sign.
Yeah. And the next thing I'm doing, I'll check these Armos here on East Hyrule real quick, but otherwise, get to your sword cave, see if the sword is shuffled out.
Come on, we all know the sword is going to be in the tippy top of Death Mountain.
I've seen it so many times.
Actually, no. You know what? Let's go a little different. Southwest corner.
Oh, that would be fun, given our start screen.
Yeah.
Alright. Offhanded question for you, Bird. You have a full pack of bombs. If you find a dungeon within these next 4 to 5 screens, are you going swordless?
Oh, absolutely. 100%. I'm at least checking a couple of rooms swordless and seeing if there's quick kill enemies.
Mixed. Or full 2Q, because Monocle Rot did not open.
We'll know for sure when we go see level 5. We also knew because the level 2 spot was a lake. It looks like the Armos is not going to be shuffled, but Eddie Roads are!
Yes! Oh, this is looking... I approve the more and more it looks like Consternation.
More options for overworld blocks, too.
Oh, okay.
Well, not
Vanilla
there.
4, the Lake Raft is out of the question.
And a Death Mountain access.
Which means that raft is only going to give us 1 location tonight.
Come on, it's only going to be the required White Sword Silver arrows.
No, I'm just putting, like, level 9 there.
What? No, that's too easy.
Oh, look out! Let the Thirwolf!
And that's not so bad.
Alright, I like Fury's play right here. Taking that any road where he was, crossover, check your Grave Armos.
It's a heart. That does not mean heart shuffle, though.
It does not confirm heart shuffle, but that immediately puts alarm bells in my head if I'm a player.
I like this choice from Thirwolf to do a little bit of this Death Mountain while he's up here.
Oh yeah, you have the bombs, and you can retry them all out.
But after you get this heart, do you really want to retry away a heart? When you know that it gives you a very high chance of getting the White Sword item when you find it?
Okay, that's fair. I was gonna say, I don't care. I value bombs more than heart containers.
Look, if you were at 6 hearts going to 7, or even 5 going to 6, sure, but 4 going to 5, that is a very significant milestone in this flag set.
Also, we're seeing good luck. We're all counting on you. Is that happening in every shop?
I believe so. So I think this is going to be booked for old men.
Book. I love that one.
But wait, it gets better. This could be booked for deceptive hints.
I would really love that.
Or book for community hints. Candle's expensive, and the med secret's not great, so if this is a 2Q overworld...
then we're gonna have a good time.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, 76!
Yep. Both the roadway and the price are bad.
Well, I'll tell you why I don't think it's 2Q overworld. I haven't seen many muggers yet.
I will counterbalance that with they may all just be under the recorder spots.
Well, there's one. 43 down to, okay, 21, just one above the...
It's not terrible.
Yes, Okay, so here we go. Where's our sword?
Is it here? Survey says yes.
Alrighty.
You got the pointy stick.
He'll have his within... If he doesn't die, he's on a single heart.
He'll be fine.
His shortly.
It looks like we have non-shuffled enemies on the overworld.
Yes, I've noticed that too. Which more than likely, not confirmed, but decent chance would mean non-shuffled enemies in the dungeons as well. Which means 6 and 8 are going to be brutal, and if we have to dig 9 for silver arrows or anything else, it's Wizrobes all the way through.
You remember
There's
that part?
That's
overworld.
It's a full 2Q overworld, given the open cave over there where you normally find level 3 in vanilla.
So I feel like the play here is you get the large secret and immediately just go buy the candle.
Yes, both of them should be doing that. Exactly that.
Like, there's legitimately nothing else that you would want to buy at this rate. Fury checking to see if we have shuffled drop groups. We haven't seen any... Oh, we do!
Ooh! Good find for Thirwolf, replenishing his bomb count. And yes, this is how you open up the most exploration. Go ahead, get your candle. Now, Thirwolf is going to opt to go ahead and check over to the southwest cave. As long as you don't die, this is fine, but you do have to get back over to that candle pretty quickly.
Honestly, this isn't a bad idea. Just check this, get your candle, and then double back through Deadwoods, because you kind of have to go through all of Deadwoods anyway.
Yeah.
Whereas there's no convenient time to get this until you have a recorder.
I mean, I would be scared about dying. That's why I would prioritize candle first.
Oh, Thirwolf was a little concerned. That was a mugger room.
I got a little concerned he was about to open A with that pause.
I was too. Which, to be fair, that's a reasonable thing to do. Oh, I need to save this money for a candle, not realizing the candle's literally right there.
No, he's seen the shop. They have both been past the Death Armos area.
And now Fury is the one that's on 1 heart.
I mean, I don't know why we're worrying about runners of this caliber.
I mean, Gorillas, totally.
Gorillas are in the dungeons.
Doesn't matter, they'll still snipe you.
That's fair.
You could literally be in, like, Canada, and the Gorillas will snipe you from Mexico.
That's fair.
They're actually the only enemy that can hit you while you're screen scrolling on the right side.
Yep.
Looks like we have vanilla enemy HP also.
Uh-huh. What we don't have yet, Bird, are any dungeons.
That's okay, they're all on level 9.
Well, here's 6. Ooh.
That could be a 2Q.
I'm calling a shape.
I thought 2Q6 went this far over.
It does, but like, if this opens up, then we talk about 2Q6. That is surprising that is not a stair room.
I agree, but that does open up. So
okay,
2Q.
Okay, now we're looking like 2Q6.
Yeah. Oh boy, come on, full 2Q. Let's go. Gonna see if there's a key in this room for a Fury. There's a heart container. That is not an indication one way or the other, but it's nice to have that.
Note that, because now if we find a heart container, it is there, heart shuffle on.
Correct. Or if we find something else on the floor.
Yes, in any dungeon.
Yeah, because I mean, if level 7 decides to have a blue boomerang on the floor, then I'm pretty sure that's hard shuffle.
Yes.
We're confirmed darker, and we're confirmed 2Q because of this. Oh, it's ladder blocked.
Oh, fun.
And that's a key.
Here's the key you want.
All right, so when you have 2Q 1 through 6 plus 2Q overworld, key management is going to be insanely crucial to the success or failure of this seed.
I agree, especially since you absolutely had to spend your large on your blue candle.
Right, because you have no way of knowing where the red candle is, if it's even accessible without a blue candle, and what all it's going to take to get to it to begin with. It could very well be behind 6 patches.
Like Bird, I'm prioritizing overworld exploration over anything in this seed right now, because I want to find like 1, 2, and 5. Specifically 2 and 5 in second quest have a number of keys in them.
Honestly, if I'm playing this seed, I'm probably just doing the overworld until I find all my dungeons, figure out what's blocked and what isn't, and then use that to strategize where I'm going.
Yeah.
Maybe dip into 3 if I find it early.
I could dip into 3 to find it early to see specifically if meat's going to be required. That's an important thing to know now, especially if the expensive meat's 120.
Right. And the thing with level 3 is level 3 is almost a 50-50 on if it's meat blocked, because if it's going to be meat blocked, you will know that very early. If it's not, you'll basically, if you come in from the top of 3, you're pretty much guaranteed not a meat block.
Yes, and we've discovered that the dungeon start location is shuffled out, so a decent chance that you're not going to, spawn at the bottom of 3 and get meat blocked, at least immediately. 55 for the cheat meat. Okay, there we go. Now we're talking.
Ironically, though, if you spawn in at either the very top or the very bottom of 3, I don't think you dig it further, because then you pretty much know you're going to be meat blocked or not meat blocked almost immediately.
But the items are shuffled, my dude. You go look for items as much as you can.
Yeah, but it's also level 3. They do have the Triforce for it already.
I don't care. It's small.
Yeah, it's small and it's full of Blugarias.
That's true. Blugarias suck.
Yeah. Even though it is vanilla HP, it's still a consideration that the runners will probably want to take into account is how much time do I want to spend in combat in these?
Fury doing the dance of the Lionels.
We don't have a boomstick seed, so we might actually be able to figure out what the old men are saying.
Oh, yeah. Look out. Okay, we got something.
Level 3!
Hey! We're at the bottom.
Okay, so we found 3 and 6, and let's see. We have 3, we have 6. 6 divided by 3 is 2.
He spent the key. I wouldn't have done it.
I actually don't mind spending the key there. Also, I predict we'll find level 2 next.
Oh, gosh. He's doing...
Hey!
Oh, my lord in heaven!
Well, that's useful.
Nope, I'd have lost this seed. I'd have saved that till dead last, because I'd have valued that key and taken it somewhere else.
It'll be interesting to see if/when Fury gets there, if they decide to use the key there. Obviously, if the any key shows up before that point, you go in, but...
It kind of depends
now,
how much longer into the seed does he find it. Because if you're in there late...
Also, that... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
You ain't checking it if you find it late, unless, like, you're on the full item hunt. Oh, gamble and win, plus 50. That's one way to get your money up.
Also, please note that silver's on the floor does not guarantee hard shuffle, as level 3 normally has an item on the floor.
Yes.
But the other thing is, it's 3. The opportunity cost of, like, the way the opportunity cost of 3 becomes really high is if you never find it. If you find 3, the opportunity cost of digging it generally is very low.
Yeah, and Fury died on Death Mountain, so it's not going to be routed in until much later.
Okay, so we're meat blocked from the Triforce and the second item. If I'm in Thirwolf's shoes, I'm going to assume hard shuffle's off until the game says otherwise and not come back to 3.
Yeah, there's one item there. You can return later.
We still don't know if we have the 7 or 8 Triforce, but we definitely have that Triforce out of 3.
Yeah. Yeah, good tracking by our tracker tonight, Moonriz and Phoenix. Recognizing second quest dungeons, we have flipped our Triforces. We start with Triforces 3 and 8, or 3 at least. We don't know about our dungeon 7, 8, 9 yet.
Fury is out of bombs, and I assume at this point Fury knows that we have drop group shuffle.
Here's hoping.
Because if not, well, that'll be very fun. Good luck. We're all counting to 28.
Yeah, I happen to know for these veteran runners, shuffle drop groups is one of their least favorite flags. They get really mad when they don't know what to kill to get their bombs.
I like it on occasion when I'm doing like a non-race seed, but in races I really like to know what those bomb droppers are. And more importantly, know what I can force off of.
Very nice amount of rupees on Thirwolf's side. Will he gamble? No gamblings. Fury has certainly figured out by now shuffle drop groups is on because he's killing everything on the overworld to try and find bombs.
And Thirwolf now has 86 rupees to Fury's 75. The other thing that's interesting about the drop group shuffle is because the nothing group shuffles, you have to figure out what your bomb forcing enemies are. So you find level 5 for Fury.
225, welcome to the Z. And it'll have a bunch of whiz ropes.
Bunch of whiz ropes, a walk-through wall, and maybe some stairs. And a couple of keys, although one may be ladder blocked because there is one ladder blocked floor drop in this dungeon. Usually, that room may not spawn in the level.
2Q5 is usually very linear, and it will find lovely ways to block you, either with keys or ladders,
or whiz ropes,
or whiz ropes, or whiz ropes over ladder rooms.
For those of you that have played Second Quest and know about the Blue Wizard room on the way to the bow, that is probably the single worst room across both quests.
Oh, there's whiz ropes. Hello.
Hey, we have removed most open stairs.
I'm trying to decide if that's just a regular 2Q room, but I'm gonna go with it. It looks like remove most open to me. Single block, yeah.
Yeah. If it was a 5x2 room, or there's one other room that has a drop and a push block for a stair.
I think a grid.
Yeah, I think it's the grid.
And then, of course, the trap room is 6.
To answer the question, are there push walls in the seed? There are going to be push walls in levels 1 through 6, although they will not be present in levels 1 and 3. We don't know about 7 through 9. Those have to roll second quest. If they don't roll second quest, there will be no push through walls.
That's correct.
It's a very important distinction to make. We haven't seen the Southwest shoot a sword beam yet, but we do have the red bubbles.
There is like a mix plus shapes, because we're taking all the rooms that appear in the dungeons and putting them in a pile and then shuffling them out. We can't put the push through walls from second quest into shapes.
Correct. That is a separate flag.
Okay, I've played it. It's fun.
I like the push through walls. Does everybody off?
Yeah.
Fury's going to take a different stair going to the top of the Z.
Yeah, I like this stair much better.
Thirwolf has elected to do a quick pirouette.
Doesn't get much for it.
Yeah, probably checking for the one bomb wall in 5. Trying to avoid having to go through that key door.
Only killing this room to try and get bombs.
But we don't know that these guys even drop bombs.
Correct.
I don't even think they drop
folks,
anything. Oh boy.
I hope you brought your popcorn. We're not going to get to the weekly for a bit.
Oh, and there's dig doggers everywhere too. That's lovely. Look, I'm just happy they have to find items.
Oh, me too. I count at least 2 diggies already. Oh, this room is gross.
Now, I believe Second Quest 5 normally has 2 bosses in it.
Yeah.
So as long as we don't see a third boss, if we don't see a third boss, that would be a very good indicator that we do not have extra bosses on.
Yeah, I do not think we have extra bosses from what I've seen thus far.
I don't think we do either, which is a bit of a sigh of relief for the runners, because sometimes the bosses can be a bit tricky to deal with. And by a bit, I mean significantly. And by significantly, I mean yes.
And a programming note from our coordinator Adirondack Rick. With thanks to Oasis, the coordinator for the weekly Zelda 1 randomizer race will occur 15 minutes after the end of this broadcast, so you ain't missing nothing by staying here and watching this finals action.
Thirwolf was able to get the key before taking a death. I expect Thirwolf will... Ooh, Thirwolf might actually go check that door near start. Fury goes up to 7
I would
hearts.
be so conservative with my keys in this.
So, here's the thing about it. It's kind of tough to say, because on the one hand, 2Q does like to burn your keys. Fury's going to go ahead and preemptively buy the meat.
Yep. I think that key gives Thirwolf one room.
If he spends it there, yes. Now, he could try to clear out the blue wizrobes and go to the back of 5's staircase section, as I call it.
And here we go. Get a little bubble boost, or beamless boost. Fury's going to continue on the overall exploration, and this is the plan I like.
Hold on, we have found our walkthrough wall.
Okay, goes up. Why didn't Fury check it? Oh, he just took the stair instead of going to the side. Alright,
yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Does not want to spin the key. He'll take the staircase first.
Honestly, I don't disagree with this decision, given that you're not guaranteed to be able to continue onward towards that upper right area of the Z from that direction. I think it makes sense to not spend the key there.
Alright, there's our arrow shop. First arrow shop found northeast of Vanilla 1, 77. Second quest, well, actually, silvers are easy in 3.
Yes, but Fury does not quite know that yet. So Fury may be considering an arrow purchase just on the grounds that, well, I don't know where the silvers are, and I should be prepared to buy wood arrows in case they're Goma blocked.
Yeah, I'm not preparing to buy arrows of any sort until I get an idea of either 1, where Gomas are, or 2, I get the bow. Keys.
I like that Fury did go ahead and decide to buy the meat here. Just because we still have potential of 2Q8.
Yeah, I agree with the meat purchase for sure.
Thirwolf has now found the same dead end that Fury found. A little bit quicker of a 5 for Thirwolf, just by sheer virtue of not clearing that wizard room, but really the runners are about dead even. The silvers being the only identifiable difference right now, and those silvers do not constitute a lead until that bow is found.
Correct. And it's just explore the overworld. We have seen 2 dungeons.
No, we've seen 3.
What's the third one?
6.
Oh, okay, yeah.
They're always going to go ahead and take the potion here.
I like that. Here's what we're talking about. This is where something's going to be found. 2Q4. I hate it with a giant passion, but if Heart Shuffle's on, there are 3 items in here, and we have found nothing to put even a dent in this siege yet.
But that's assuming we can get the items out of here. Hi, Patrick.
I'm digging this for hard. This is where I spend my keys.
I will start 4, but if the combat looks like it's a little bit extra brutal, I may consider saying, okay, I'm gonna go look for level 1, maybe look for level 5, maybe look for level 7.
Oh, the key's not cooperating. Fury is stuck until the key flies over. Bird, we're talking about 2Q4. We know what the combat's gonna be. Dark nuts, and lots of them.
Yeah, but yes, but I'm talking specifically on a room-by-room basis. If I see a lot of blue Darknut rooms with potential stairs, that will push me to say, let me come back to 4 with a little bit better resources than 2 bombs and a wood sword.
I tend to agree with you, but I got a feeling about this 4,
Oh,
man.
hold on. Why are there likes in 4?
The monsters did shuffle?
Well, there is. I mean, the overworld and enemy dungeon shuffle are separate flags.
I know they're separate. You and I have been operating like the dungeons look normal thus far, and they have.
Yes, which, to be fair, we had a lot of evidence that they were, especially in
we
level
had
5.
Dark Nuts in 3? Oh, oops. Bird, we don't know what's going to be in this 4. We're going to find out.
Oh, please. If it's wizrobes, that definitely makes the combat a little bit more swingy.
Oh my gosh, this is a room I don't do.
And this is a room that can have a heart container drop. So if Heart Shuffle is on, this is a room that you need to remember exists.
I'd maybe spend that key. Wait, okay, try and go this way first.
I
Walk
can.
through.
Yeah, I don't spend the key until I have to, and you can get around it. Okay, it's Gurias.
All right. So monster groups have shuffled between the dungeons. Fun stuff.
Well, that's
Don't
but,
know.
but that's not too
What-
bad though. I mean,
Oh, no,
Gurias
it's
you
not bad at
probably
all.
stick around.
Gurias suck though.
Yeah, it's better than Wishrobes.
Wizrobes, at least you understand when you die. Gurias, you just feel bad.
Instructions unclear. 8 of Red Razor beam to the face, even though I was a half tile away from it.
Ooh, gonna need that maybe. I don't know if we'll be able to afford it.
So the
Oh
bomb.
gosh,
Ooh.
you have to go through the Patra and the quad shooter to get to the top.
So
Blech.
here's the thing. The bomb upgrades are going to be in 4 and 8 because they don't shuffle. I believe the amount and price can still shuffle, but it looks like they're probably not shuffled here.
Alright, Thirwolf has found a way through the bottom part of this fort
Oh,
by
this could be an item.
bombing a sidewall. FurySK did not find this.
Well, remember, Fury came in here with like 2 bombs, so Fury probably was going to play a little more bomb conservative. Just gets a
Yep.
key, but that's not
Ooh.
insignificant.
Yeah.
And Fury's going to find more of this bottom portion. Finds a mugger. Just a vanilla price. Gonna
Get
go
the
ahead and
heart.
pay the heart.
I give the heart.
Yeah.
This is veteran level. They can operate on low hearts, and money is going to be so valuable later. Like you're going to need to either buy a key, or you'll buy another potion because of bubble curses.
Yeah, there's enough reasons to keep the money here. And 6 hearts is all you need to pick up the white sword item. Magical sword isn't going to be a factor.
No.
Really at all. Fury
Alright,
gets a
another-
map. Fury's now
Another-
in that same area with the mugger, but Fury, finds a stair.
Okay, potential stare for Thirwolf as well.
Fury finds a transport.
There will be 2 of those in the 4. I hate this.
There will be 1 set of transports.
Okay.
It's level 5 where we have 2 sets.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, hello.
All right,
Thirwolf
so
finds an
this will
item.
be the first item.
First item is going to be the bow. Now
Yep.
the silvers are a huge advantage.
Yes.
And so far, if you were on team, let's have more games of this series, this is a good
Fury
sign.
side. Fury side. That's
With
the one
order.
you want. That's the one you want.
Fury will... Now, we'll see if the 2 of them will dig out the dungeon item that the other has already found. I expect that they will,
I expect
actually.
You have to. Like you
Yeah.
said, you haven't found any way to make a dent in the seed, and you're still looking for the Triforce.
Yeah, there's no way you leave the item behind in 4, especially with this combat. And Thirwolf has silvers to work with. This is a very easy clear for Thirwolf. Plus, you've already paid the mugger, and you're
Thirwolf.
1 rupee away from the bomb upgrade if you find it.
Speaking of that bomb upgrade, Thirwolf was only 1 rupee away from affording it.
So I was going to go a little bit of a different direction. Thirwolf can actually
This
afford...
recorder.
Oh, wait, no,
This
this
is
is it.
recorder.
I thought Fury went up to get the recorder and not left. My apologies.
So Thirwolf finds both items very quickly.
Also, please note, Fury cannot really afford to get red bubbled because he doesn't have an alternate weapon. Thirwolf can allow himself to use the red bubbles as a damage boost.
Just a little bit, yep, with the silver arrows. The bird, I'm getting nervous. Because
Why would you get nervous?
we ain't seen the Triforce.
Come on, it's totally not going to be in the Patra room.
It's totally not going to be in the Patra room, everybody.
No, it's going to be in the room past the Patra room.
Exactly, just like the bird said.
Heart Shuffle looks like it is off at the moment. We haven't seen any...
Did we see a Tainer on the floor in here?
No, we haven't seen an Attainer on the floor in here, but we also haven't seen any hearts and stairs.
Yeah, that's the point I was...
That's the main reason
Okay.
I say we don't...
Alright, Fury's got the other corner. This is where the key is.
Yep.
And if he goes past the mugger, he'll find his way to the bow.
Now, this is actually very nice that we're in a situation
Oh, hi,
where both
Compass.
runners... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
There's a compass in the shoot room.
Nice. So, probably the best thing that's happening right now for the runners is that they're going to come out of this floor with a couple of keys in hand.
Bird, that shoot room is the room that's right past the patch.
Okay.
So, rip compass.
No, not necessarily. You could kill the Patra.
Oh yeah, y'all gonna hear sneezing and coughing and hacking. I'm sick.
We're just gonna send you, like, a Gatorade, but we're gonna send it to you via catapult.
Okay.
So expect a random thing of Gatorade powder crashing through your window.
Awesome.
Within 4 to 6 business weeks.
Oh, here we go. Thirwolf challenging the Patrick. This is so hard.
Yeah, this is not an easy room.
No, he does have a potion. He does have a potion. This
and
is the only time. This is the only time I could attempt this room if I have a potion.
And Thirwolf is making an effort to make sure that if he's going to take a Patra hit, he runs into a fireball instead.
Yes.
But he's actually using the lag a little bit to his advantage to
very good
get some positioning. Won't be able to do that too much now, but still, just making a concentrated effort to not take a Patra hit here.
I remember an extra boss's seed I did that had just Patra in like a 5-segment level 2 or something like that, and I had to go through 3 of these quad shooter Patras in a row to get a Mark Force.
Fury gets the bow, and Thirwolf is on the path to get the Patra. Has to be careful.
He's gonna get by without using the potion.
And it's
my word! Heart Shuffle is on!
Oh my goodness! And the Triforce is past the Patra! Okay.
Oh, we have the recorder. Okay.
Okay, so now if you're Thirwolf, level 3 suddenly is an option again.
Oh yeah, he's considering it heavily.
Going back to 5, well, you need to do that anyway for the Triforce, but Thirwolf has built himself a little bit of an early lead just from being willing to take out the Patra and having found level 3.
Sweet mother.
Alright, so if your seatbelts are not currently fastened, please fasten them at this time. Any damage caused by turbulence by you not having fastened your seatbelt, we are not liable for.
Also, Bird, where's this recorder gonna take us?
I think it's gonna take us to new beaten locations. That way, and from that we will know if we have second quest back half or not. But it will also give Thirwolf easy access to level 3.
Ooh, that'd be fun.
So the boomerang isn't entirely useless. It's just its uses are limited to weak enemies. Level 1. I kind of want to kill this manhandler.
Oh, I'm definitely killing this manhandler.
Are you sure?
I'm attempting to kill this manhandler. I have silver arrows.
Oh yeah, right. Fury is
fine. Everything's fine. This is fine. 16.
Fury's up to 6 keys.
Yeah, it's nice to have. Too bad he'll still have to kill the Patra.
Yeah, he might hold off on Pat. If he does not kill the Patra, though, he won't know it's Heart Shuffle, so he might just go ahead and skip floor items until he sees a second heart in the stair. Oh, but you know what would be the trolliest thing ever?
Oh, here we go.
Fury's gonna give it a try.
Does he have a potion?
Oh, he's just gonna go through the key. Alright, maybe he's just gonna go through the key door. Oh, looks like he's gonna try it. I don't believe Fury picked up a potion.
I think he's setting up on the right side, so he has... Okay, no, he's just going for it.
So, interestingly, the worst case scenario for Fury would have been he doesn't clear this Patra, and then there's 7 hearts on the floor and just the 1 boomerang, and the other stair heart is a 9.
Oh gosh, he got bopped. I don't think he has a potion.
No, I think he's got to be really careful here, or this is...
Considering...
Yeah, he doesn't have a potion.
I thought he was considering going through the key door just as like a backup, just to see what's over there.
Well, he's already been in that room. He's gonna leave it.
Right.
Okay, so Fury does not yet know that it's Heart Shuffle.
Oh, he doesn't have the money! He doesn't have the money for a potion.
No money for a potion. Thirwolf finds a white sword in 1. The rich keep getting richer.
The 1%.
This is... Man. So, it's interesting that at first it seemed like the silver arrows were going to be the big thing, and then they ended up kind of fizzling out because Patra was required, but then it turned out the potion was the big thing, which ended up fizzling out because Thirwolf was just good at fighting Patras. And then suddenly level 1 is a big thing, which Fury's pretty close to, so that might end up getting nullified out.
I tell y'all, You're all gotta have heart. Gotta have all the hearts. 16 hearts or bust. Blah, blah. Potions carry you through this game.
Looks like it's beaten old locations.
Well, that's boring.
Yeah. Oh, look, there's a map.
Very boring and regular.
How boring and small. And if y'all know where that quote is from, well, that makes you a wonderful person, maybe. We have Gliok here in level 1.
I'm commissioning someone for a gotta have potion emote.
Oh, boss HP shuffled.
Yeah, a little bit there.
I think Gliok is trying to cook Link. No bomb ball there, that's normal. This has a drop in it.
Yeah.
But I think Thirwolf's gonna go... Ooh.
Whoa!
That's normally
we
the
haven't
map.
seen the map room of 1 yet. Traditionally, you find the map across that horizontal lake.
Yep. Well, maybe the ladder's in here in that blue darknet room. Oh, Whaley game. Come on.
Dude, we're trying to make this harder.
Alright, so Thirwolf has bow, silver, sword, and ladder, and recorder. Honestly, if I'm Thirwolf, I just treat it as if I'm go mode until the game tells me I'm not.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Go check ladder spots right now.
Well, get the bombs first.
Yeah?
But no, at this point, you treat it like you're go mode until the game says you're not. And even then, you have the recorder to get around, which, because it's old beaten, that's still actually pretty convenient.
Like, the only thing you're missing is PB.
Yeah.
The ladder gets you the raft on the coast.
Jerry has found a stair in level 6, just to transport.
Not finishing 4 is really gonna hurt.
Not going to 1 either. Because 1 was pretty close to level 4.
It was.
I think Fury just up 8 and went to 6.
I don't think he was out of bombs or anything. I think he just, like, after getting his money cleared out, he up 8 and went to his known dungeon location, which was 6.
Which, oh, by the way, Fury still does not yet know it's Heart Shuffle.
Good gracious alive.
Also, we're hearing that Fury
recorded away.
Okay, well, that makes some sense then.
Yeah, that's a thing that can happen.
Yep. Good luck. We're all counting on you. Here's 26 bucks. Go away.
Go away, please.
Could you imagine that? You walk into just like a random cave in your backyard and all of a sudden you find just a little octopus giving you money?
No dungeons on the river spots. Thirwolf gonna finally find out what his recorder does.
And this is kind of the time to do it.
I might have walked around to the desert first. Or you can just check this. Oh, it'll do nothing.
Okay.
Because it's second quest.
Yeah, that's second quest because the Triforce there, if it takes you to 7, this is the full TQC.
World wrap.
Not yet.
Go into 6. Okay.
Honestly, doing 6 now makes sense because Thirwolf can get the key at the bottom. He can do this. Oh, there's a Triforce.
Oh, don't die. Yeah, no, this is fine. He wants to go past the Triforce because he wants to explore. Oh, it's a ballsy candle boost.
I have been asked how many caves I have in my backyard. I don't have a backyard, so 0.
Question answered. The best thing for Fury right now would be to find any item on the floor. Any item. So he can know Heart Shuffle's on. I mean,
or just a heart in the stair.
Really, actually, Bird, really,
what?
It doesn't matter. All the items that we've seen important so far have not been a requirement of Heart Shuffle. Except like the ladder.
I was about to say, White Sword and Ladder in 1.
Okay, so he needs to find an item on the floor so he can know Heart Shuffle's on. That way he knows to get both items out of 1. I mean,
or a heart in the stair.
Yeah. We don't want that.
So I was going to go ahead and pick this up for the health refill.
Oh, yeah. But he's leaving. He ain't taking items.
Yeah. He might go back for the key.
He's leaving.
Hey, I would have considered going back for the key.
Uh-oh. FurySK. Okay, good. He can bomb out. 1 room down. Dark room won't do nothing. Dig Dogger is high.
What, you don't want to fight a Dig Dogger in a 4 BMOS room? We have not seen 9 yet.
If it was right there, I was gonna scream again.
Let's be real. You were going to do that anyway.
Maybe.
It's like
We're
Thirwolf is
taking a
going to whistle away instead of roll back.
He's gonna find out where 8 is, probably.
That took him to 3, which would be 2.
Was that really his intent, just to go backwards? Okay, it was.
Looks like it. Interesting.
Fury back pass with another candle boost.
Silvers, we're on the floor of 3.
I mean, I was still considering World Wrap from his position so that I could get my raft and then check the one raft spot.
I'd be more inclined to do it if I had a power bracelet, because then I could get the power bracelet spot.
Oh gosh! Too. Oh well, Fury lost his sword.
And has bombs as a secondary. Hey, look, it's main handler.
Hey, look, it's super HP.
Jerry's probably not amused.
No.
Oh.
Uh-oh, he's angry. Me angry.
Thirwolf going back to 5.
Me very angry.
Nope. Honestly, oh.
And no potion.
No potion, no bombs, no secondary weapons. Fury's out.
Thirwolf's just hitting all of his known locations first, and there's a reason for this. You could go clear the overworld, find the rest of your dungeon, sure. But if you find your power bracelet while you're looking through your rest of your Triforces, then you know you're in go mode.
Have we seen any items in 5 yet?
No.
Okay. Looks like the, oh, I don't think we've seen that room's a stair yet.
We haven't, because I think it was a shutter door blocked by that diggy.
We're getting asked a very important...
Also, the combat is just gross. Wow, did he despawn the blue?
I guess. We're being asked a very important question in chat, and I believe we know the answer. Which is faster, the blue land mola or the super main handler when it's down to 1 head? I think it's the blue landmo.
I need Fiskbit. Someone get Fiskbit on the phone so we can do a frame-by-frame analysis of which is faster.
Would you be using Phone a Friend if this was Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Is it Phone a Friend or Phone a Fred?
It's Phone a Frisk. It's Phone a Friskbit.
Phone a Fiskbit.
Is it Fiskbit? I always thought it was Friskbit.
I don't think there's an R in that.
Also, Fury found level 9 while we were discussing the pronunciation of Fiskbit's name.
South of Grave?
Yeah, it's in that recorder spot.
Nice.
Bombs? Cherry Pie's back of bombs.
And here's the other side of that stair in 5 with the gross combat.
Fury goes through the Majestical Sword Cave to save some time.
Let's bear in mind, if Thirwolf gets to where he's questioning his survivability, he still has potion. He got through that without using it.
And also note, this is where we're really seeing the silver arrows start to be a major benefit for Thirwolf, because he can clear out some of these enemies like the Gyrbdos real quick, try to despawn the... Oh my goodness! The recorder's required in 5.
Fun stuff.
And we'll just need some items.
See, Thirwolf will clear the top rooms of this 5 just to be thorough.
Oh, there's a heart on the floor.
He knows Heart Shuffle's on.
That's bad for Fury, though.
Yeah, that won't give him any information. Thirwolf's just gonna be certain that one of these 2 rooms up here isn't his power bracelet, or like a red ring, something valuable. And then he'll just dip.
Honestly, 5 is not a bad dig, generally speaking.
No.
Even gets a key out of it, so... Fury did go to the room to the right of Start, but we're going to see the item here in this top portion. Wand.
You take those.
Yeah. Saves you money.
Well, also more stupid patches.
Helps you with the Dark Nuts.
Not like Thirwolf needs help.
We so far have seen a single item on the floor in a heart shuffle seed. That's scary.
I mean, the silver arrows could have been the heart shuffled item. We don't know the second item of 3.
Yes.
This is fun.
Oh, it's being pointed out we have seen 2 items on the floor. The white sword ladder in 1, and then the blue boomerang in 4.
It's weird how I hardly count level 1. Just because it's 1 and I'd clear everything anyway.
Yeah. Yep, this is heart shuffle. Fury could actually get to the wand, I think. Just has to get through that combat.
It's
oh wait, no. There's the ladder room.
And he still doesn't have a potion, my dude.
Also, I forgot that there was the key room with the ladder block on the way to the wand.
Yeah, so he won't even be able to get there. He can get his Triforce. Hi, 8. We don't need you. I didn't see where it spawned. We don't know.
Oh, hold on. No. If this is full 2Q dungeons, you do need that Triforce out of 8.
Oh.
Remember, we have the Triforce out of 7.
That's right. Did Thirwolf see where he spawned in that 8? Because I didn't see where we spawned.
I don't think Thirwolf's going to check it until he's done with 2.
Yep.
But I don't think we've seen enough. But if that's a 2Q8, Thirwolf is going to have to go do that. Now, granted, Thirwolf hasn't seen where 9 is yet.
Yes. This 2 won't take long at all. Both of these were in the desert, BT Dubs.
They're both pretty close to level 1 for a warp spot.
Fury, Fury, Fury. Oh, gosh.
He's still going for it.
The Dig Doggy Dance.
Okay, if it was...
Oh, gosh.
Okay, so we're hearing some indications in chat that it was a spawn in the northwest. For level 8. Fury gets it.
We got the kill.
The one... Oh, there's a red candle in the floor, and 2.
Which ain't supposed to happen, so heart shuffle. And Fury wants to know his other item in this 5, so he ain't leaving yet. Until he sees... something 1 room south. Yeah, Fury, you're blocked.
Thirwolf's still looking for the Triforce here in 2, as Fury is probably annoyed that the one item... The one room in level 5 that he can't get to has the item.
And 1 wasn't hard to find. That's the part that hurts the most.
Yeah, it was just... You just don't flute away immediately after 4.
I will not sing a copyrighted song that is currently in my head.
It's probably not the same one I have in my head.
Probably not.
Although I could share what it is for the curious. It's just a song from the Doom Eternal soundtrack.
Nope, that ain't mine. Please don't. I'll set the whole budget on the clip show.
Oh, we had a budget?
Rick does, I don't.
I think I have a negative budget.
Alright, so here's what should be our item in 2.
And it is the red ring.
There we go. He's not looking for anything else now.
Yeah. The real question is, does Thirwolf recognize that it's 2Q back half, and therefore we'll go back to 8?
That's gonna be very important.
I would have to assume if Thirwolf doesn't go back immediately, he knows that either it's Shapes 8 and we just missed it, or it's 2Q8 and he's just gonna go look for 9 first, because I don't think he's seen where 9 is. But you know what the best part about having the red ring is? We get the pink link!
Hey, yay, pink link. Alright, Fury has found 2. Red ring will help him get through a lot of the combat stuff that's kind of been stifling him, and hopefully will take him back to that patch run 4.
Yes.
At some point.
This will also tell him that it's Heart Shuffle if he sees the red candle.
It will, and it'll probably floor his mind. Because we are late into the seed, 48 minutes.
Finding out that it's Heart Shuffle. That's rough. Bombs?
They're yours, my friend. As long as you have enough rupees.
Instructions unclear. 3 rupees on the floor in the combat room and expected bombs.
Yeah, something like that.
Triforce found for Thirwolf?
Yes, the one hitbox is indeed very much broken, to quote someone in chat.
Yes.
So, Triforce added 2. Thirwolf is not going to 8. What kind of an 8 was it?
Okay, that means either it was a Shapes 8 and we just missed it, or Thirwolf has not put the 2 together.
And that could give really an unlimited amount of time for FurySK to catch up.
If it's a 2Q8.
Yes.
Now, I would assume Thirwolf is aware of the 7/8 swap, so if he's not going back, I have to presume it is a shape.
I'm certain he's aware, but did he... Well, I'm certain he's aware that it can occur. I don't know if he's aware that this is what is occurring. No, if it's... They started with Triforce 8 as we originally saw it, but if it's full 2Q, it's actually Triforce 7, and he has to dig 8.
Right.
Just to clear up confusion in chat. Don't worry, we're all learning. Random Percent taught us so many things about Second Quest we never wanted to know.
Not factoring the whole, they might have to dig 8 for a power bracelet to get to 7.
Oh gosh.
Why?
That would be so painful.
Let's see.
It's not here at the rasp. Ah! You called a White Sword Raft location!
Hey, I knew that was going to be there. It was just the wrong item. That was supposed to be the silvers, or the bow.
Silver arrows were there until Heart Shuffle turned on.
I'm convinced that heart was supposed to be silvers. Okay,
Recorder!
I like
Whee!
it. Recording to here.
The normal recorder.
You know, honestly, this makes a lot of sense.
Which will take him to 9, by the way. That's a good recorder.
Okay, now this is interesting. If it is shapes and it's recorded to unbeaten vanilla, then that actually would make sense.
He can walk into 9, just 1 or 2 rooms to figure out what kind of 9 it is, and that might tell him the 7 versus 8 dilemma.
Yeah, actually, let's just watch where he spawns in 9.
Watch. Everyone watch.
Not 2Q, back half.
No, 1.
That doesn't have to be 1Q. It just means that Thirwolf has to get 7 and not 8.
Yes.
We may need a power bracelet for 7, that is correct. We haven't found it yet.
So we started with Triforce 8. Still looking for level 7.
Fury gets the red ring.
When does 3 go back into Thirwolf's mind? Apparently right now, because that's the direction he's going.
Well, I mean, he's also got all of West Death Mountain he hasn't checked, so he'll probably just check 3 on the way, assuming he bought meat.
He did.
Then yeah, I think you do West Death Mountain, but you check 3 on the way.
Oh yeah. Y'all, Moonrise and Phoenix doing work tonight on the tracker, keeping all of us together.
Yes. Moonrisen is the glue that binds the Z1R seed to date. Hey, there's the letter.
Pick that up.
Thorolf already
So
has
I
a
got-
potion. He can't show it to the old lady regardless.
He's like, I got a red ring, I'm fine.
Honestly, red ring, 8 hearts, and a double potion. I don't think Thorolf's going to need more than a double potion.
I mean, I'm still always picking up the letter. You never know.
The more concerning piece will be if the red bubbles are a bit annoying.
The real concerning piece is going to be if Thirwolf clears out this whole Death Mountain and doesn't find a 7.
Oh, at that point, you just go into 3.
The real concerning piece is when Power Bracelet is not in 3.
No, the most concerning piece is when Power Bracelet is not in 6.
Yes, because then it's an 8.
Yep.
Oh, there it
7
is.
right there.
There's level 7.
All right, Thirwolf's not looking for anything in here except the Triforce.
Yep.
And this is 1Q. So you were
Yep.
correct.
Dark Room will not have an important drop, but it could have a map or a compass.
Nope.
Or nothing.
How would you like to have more nothing?
How would you like to have more nothing indeed?
Oh, hey, Lamos.
This sea is gross.
The seed is great. The seed is actually really good. Aye, there's your other block.
Good
Fury
luck.
finds the Triforce in 2.
We're all counting on you. And now we have to dig through 33 rooms of not so much torture because we have a red ring.
33 rooms of... I'm gonna call it spunk. Now, Fury should know that it's not... Oh, Fury should know that it's not a 1Q, but here's the 2Q, but here's the problem for Fury. Okay, that's what you want to see if you're Fury. Just ladder block 8 immediately and make... Nope. Fury's gonna dig 8.
Uh-oh.
Fury has a lot of items missing right now. And has not found 1. 8 is a sensible dig to make, especially with Heart Shuffle.
Oh yeah, given his current knowledge, a 1Q8 could be loaded.
Also, we're being asked if Fury saw the red candle. I don't know if he did. Because if he didn't, then he still doesn't know it's Heart Shuffle.
Oh gosh.
This,
Well,
and
7's
Thirwolf is
done.
at a 7. Thirwolf's on his way to 9, assuming he's seen it. Which, he's going to check his entire overworld before he goes back to a dungeon looking for a power bracelet. So he will find it sooner or later. But this... It's going to take a Herculean effort from Fury to pull this one back at this point with the 8 dig. Combined with Thirwolf heading right back to where 9 is.
I mean, the good news for us is that this more than assuredly guarantees us more randomizer.
Oh, yes. Yes, for those of you that wanted Game 4, this is what you wanted to see.
Game 4, which is currently scheduled for insert time here.
Tomorrow night at 10 p.m. Eastern.
With coverage by insert coverage team here.
Coverage team on that will be... Give me one quick second.
I'm a professional who has all my notes up.
Coverage team for that will be Adirondack Rick and Chesterk on the commentary. With, I
baby.
believe the swap was for MX Allen to be on the tracking.
Okie dokie. Well, we're going through 9, and we only have 3 keys. I don't anticipate that to be a problem, but I have been wrong many a times.
So, if I remember my 9 stats correctly, and I don't claim to, there's about 15 locked doors in 9 and about 11
Oh,
keys.
God. No, stop. No numbers on Twitch.
Hey, I didn't even get to do my math this seed because the seed was going that way, alright? So, as is being pointed out in chat, the best case scenario for Fury at this stage is that 9 is incredibly key heavy and the any key's an 8.
Oh, that was a Gleok. Must I say roar? Gleok.
I mean, technically that was a roar. It wasn't the roar, but it was a roar. And the other good news for Fury is it is a 1Q8, so it's not as bad as the Shapes 8. So, Thirwolf may elect to first check to see if that's Zelda, because I don't think he's seen any other doors that go there, but it opens.
Also, anyone who is currently listening to the sound of our voices, go join the weekly. Like just go join the room. We're playing the Tumult flag set tonight, which is the very first ever Z1R tournament. lots of things stay vanilla. First quest overworld, no shuffled dungeon drops or nothing like that. Enjoy the slow text.
I was gonna ask it. Are we supposed to tell them about the slow text, or are we supposed to let them figure that out and then be like, "What is this?"
Yeah, I thought about it, but yeah, slow text. Oh my gosh! No, the worst thing he could find.
It's gonna be more places for Fury to check for level 1.
I heard roar. We have roar in 9.
I think that was both items in 1. Also, Thirwolf goes ahead and pays the heart. Yep, we definitely have roar. Now, I think Thirwolf paying the heart there was just the sheer fact that it was faster.
Yeah.
We have a bacon.
At 5850, ladies and gentlemen, here's Ganon. 0 HP, yes or no?
Nope.
No!
So, Zelda's probably just going to be directly north. Fury has bought the wood arrows.
I don't blame the man.
No, I don't either. I think that's a good idea. Fortunately, it's going to be a little bit too little too late. Thirwolf finds... That's not Zelda!
Thank you for rescuing me! Please get me out of here!
Honestly, if that happens, there should just be a special little thing that just makes it say thank you, but your princess is in another castle every time.
Yeah, it should.
Also, the little gels drop bombs.
Hey, that's great.
Fury finds level 3, probably going to be annoyed to get the silvers immediately after buying the wood arrows.
But no, this is how he manifested them to spawn.
Ah, yes. And I don't think he knows... I still don't know if he knows it's Heart Shuffle yet.
Here's what he's going to do. He's going to continue digging this 3 for the other item.
And if it's not a heart, he'll know it's Heart Shuffle then.
Yep. Do a little dance.
That was the annoyance.
Right,
or wait, no, he's going to leave. Instead of does he have to dig for that heart? If he doesn't know it's not a heart?
Oh yeah, that's true. 1 key. 1 key left in 9.
Oh boy. So here's the thing. I would actually check this for a stair, like Thirwolf is doing. The reason is, even though it's a 1Q9 that normally doesn't have second quest stair rooms, because we have full dungeon room shuffle, these second quest stair rooms can roll into 9, and that's a compass!
Take the stair to the girl!
Take the stair, please. He's gonna try to walk it. Well, the stair might lead you off in the other complete opposite direction anyway. Oh, he's gonna up A. That's fine. That's acceptable.
You know, that's another thing you can do.
You could also just do a little dance.
Make a little love.
Get down tonight. Get down tonight.
Well, he's a-walking. Looks like he is on the path to a game 4.
Fury finds level 7. Okay, we have the 1 key door. Thirwolf is gonna spend the key. And there it is! Everyone please,
do it.
Please get your GGs in chat for Thirwolf finishing with an official time of 1:01:32.
Congratulations to Thirwolf forcing game number 4 in this best of 5 series. We are joined now by Thirwolf in the booth. GG's.
Thanks. I thought that went well.
That was some seed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The biggest factor was that Fury fluted away from 4 pretty much immediately without getting the Triforce out of it, and you decided to do a little exploration and found 1, and that got you the White Sword and Ladder, which was really the whole thing.
Yeah. I needed 9, so I wasn't going to leave Overworld behind, so...
We thought the silvers in 3 early was going to be the factor, because Fury had just gotten the silvers about, what, maybe 2 minutes before you finished?
Yeah, I was very happy with the silvers, because I was like, I'll spend this key, why not? I don't, just to see, and then immediate silvers, so...
The first thing I had said was, oh, I would take this key somewhere else. I'm not going through a 3 where I already have the Triforce, then you punch silvers. And I'm like, oh my lord, well, I would lose here. And we are now joined by FurySK. GG's. Solid race.
GG's.
Wow, what a seed.
Yep. Just no idea where 1 is, and that was a really important dungeon with important combat apparently, and a ladder that I still needed. So
Just right by
So-
4.
Yeah, when you were coming out of 4, if you'd have continued bombing the Lost Hills, you would have found level 1 at that one bomb spot up the ladder.
that would require bombs, so I would have
Yep.
never found it.
Yep.
I did not have an overall dropping enemy with bombs that I had.
Orange Tektite.
So I was buying them from the shop and was pretty much poverty until the point where I could buy wood arrows right before 3.
So,
Good timing.
Jerry, we do have one question that's reasonably important. Do you think
Oh.
Heart Shuffle was on or off?
Well, I know it's off or on now, but it wasn't really something I was worried about. Just because I'd found a couple of hearts, and I was just like, yeah, I'm going to assume it's off for the moment and continue until I'm proven otherwise.
We figured you would find the red candle in 2, and that would have been the tip-off point.
Nope, no red candle found. It was either in a room I did in combat, which I think was only one room along the entire way
It
I
was
went.
the very northeast room.
I did not
think I
combat that
walked-
room. I skipped that one room. I was just like, nope,
Yeah.
I ain't doing it. Oh well, it was a thing that was bound to happen to me. I had 2 really good right orders in a row, so Randomizer giveth, Randomizer taketh, and Thirwolf, very, very capable, so absolutely throttled me in this one.
Indeed. Well, now you, FurySK, get to do something that you have not gotten to do yet at any point in the bracket phases. You get to pick a remorse flag.
Yep, we will be heart shuffling for sure next time.
Heart
Alright.
shuffling for sure. Which will
So-
also turn on item shuffle by default.
Yep.
So everyone be prepared to dig.
That's not quite what I expected, but not surprising either.
Yeah, Thirwolf was talking to me about that in a DM about if he managed to lose this one, he wanted to play another one just with my remorse flags or something like that. And,
Yeah, I was just curious.
I made the comment that I've made it the whole way is I feel like I'm a few minutes roughly behind at least for combat, so I want to try and get a right order seed in one of the next 3 and see what happens. And so if I get one of the next 2 with Heart Shuffle on where I right order it, I got a chance to win. And that's kind of what I'm going with.
There we go. It worked for me.
Well, the jury's out on mine.
We shall certainly see. And that game 4 is scheduled for tomorrow night at 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But everyone, we're going to wrap this up real quick because we got a weekly coming up. If you would join us in race time for the Zelda 1 Randomizer Weekly, we're racing the Tumult flag set from the very first tournament ever.
I'm just happy I got a recorder into a tournament race, so yay.
I got recorder super early. This one found it to be fairly irrelevant.
I got to the grave using it, so.
I got to level 3 and then poked around, found level 9, some other stuff.
Yeah.
Did you clear the item out of 6, out of curiosity?
The stair item, no. I just got the floor heart.
I got manhandled. It's really super beefy manhandler with a red bubble, and it decided to dodge after I got the every claw down to 1 bomb remaining. It took 3 of 4 and then just ran away with the last 2 or 3 bombs on me. So I was curious as to
At
whether
that
or not it was
point,
going to be a heart.
Power bracelet was the only missing thing that I might end up needing. And
It was an 8.
It was an 8. I didn't even touch 8.
Yeah, I went through 8 kind of at that point. I think we're probably at like the 45 or 50-minute mark as well. I don't know where silvers or ladder are. I'm going to start hoping that it's in dungeons that we've got the Triforces out of, and if it is, maybe I'll get lucky, he'll dig it, and I'll get back in it. I knew the race was over the moment I saw silvers at 3, though.
Yeah, I had that super early.
Yep, I did not.
For what it's worth, Thirwolf, you were in and out of 8 so quick that we didn't actually see where you started, so we couldn't quite tell if it was 2Q or not. So we're sitting there for about 5 minutes debating if you had just mismarked a Triforce and it was actually a 2Q8, or if it was truly a non-2Q8.
The giveaway for that would have been the Stalfos and Ropes.
Mhm.
Neither being super in nature is a pretty telltale sign that you're a mixed. So it was either
Yeah.
shapes or first quest back half at that point for me.
That was my assumption. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's where I got my info that I knew exactly where to bomb right off the bat until the game told me it was a shape instead. But 9 entry point also kind of sold it out.
Yeah.
Same for me.
But yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, thanks for the commentary restream and tracking, and GG's Fury. We'll do it again tomorrow and see if I can drag you into Game 5.
Well, on the bright side, you beat me so bad in this one that we did not make the weekly late. So that's a bit of a bonus. If it would have been me finishing first in this somehow, it probably would have been an hour 20, roughly. I had to figure out what room the Triforce was in 4. I had it narrowed down to 4 rooms, so the Patro was being dumb, and I gave up with that.
Yeah,
We're still gonna have a bit of a buffer before the weekly anyway, but yeah, continue.
Yeah.
That Patra, I'm guessing, was the one 2 south of the Triforce. It was south of the compass.
Well,
And
the other way was
a magic boomerang.
nice. The ladder was blocking the only other way up through there. So for me, I had to kill it or go around, and when I had the ladder at some point down the road.
Yeah, I just killed it. So
Did you have any other combat, or were you just wood sword? And
I just
dodging?
wood sorted it. I had a potion at ready just in case. It was very laggy and slow with all the turrets, but it died eventually.
The
Yeah,
lag helped you out for sure.
Oh,
You were dodging
yeah.
everything.
I dodged a lot of fireballs, but then I got fireballed into a Patrobe, so I was down to like half a heart. And I'm not gonna manage to kill 5 more Patrobes
Yeah.
before I die, so I'm just going to give up on this, and it's just a Triforce, and at that point, I don't know, that's Heart Shuffle, so I'm not really particularly interested in staying around with both Flute and Bow out.
Mhm.
So that was kind of it, but yeah, I don't know, it's just one of those things that happens in Rando. It was bound to happen to me eventually, I thought. I got pretty lucky not to have it happen the entire bracket phase up to this point. Now just, again, have to hope that I can dodge it happening twice more in a row. Otherwise, I get to join 8gen in the infamous reverse swept group.
There's still a lot for that to happen, but I'll give it a shot. I'll try.
Hey, I made it there with 6 less kids. But yeah, thanks to everybody for putting on the show again, and I'll probably just watch the weekly and kind of wind down a little bit as opposed to playing, but I know it's another fun tournament flag set, so that will be interesting to watch. And
Yep. Good luck to all the runners of the weekly.
Yep, and after that, I guess I'll see you tomorrow night, man.
Yep. See you tomorrow.
See you.
So I would ask for final thoughts, but I'm pretty sure we just got the final thoughts. So that may be a little redundant.
Yeah, we're good.
All right. Well, don't touch that dial. I believe we are going to go straight into the Zelda 1 Randomizer weekly. We're going to have a little bit of a break for setup, but we're not going to close broadcast. Stick around for randomizer action coming your way.